What if you could develop an unshakable mindset, free from anxiety, frustration, and self-doubt? What if you could wake up every morning with clarity and purpose, ready to face the day without being controlled by emotions or external events? The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers exactly that, a way to live with strength, resilience, and wisdom. Unlike other philosophies that focus purely on abstract thought, Stoicism is highly practical. It has been practiced by great leaders, thinkers, and warriors for centuries, from Marcus Aurelius and Seneca to modern entrepreneurs, athletes, and military strategists. In today's discussion, we will explore 12 Stoic principles that can immediately shift your perspective and improve your life. By the end of this video, you will have clear strategies to apply these principles and build a more resilient, purposeful life. Before we begin, take a moment to reflect. What is one challenge you currently face that Stoicism could help you overcome? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's engage in a meaningful discussion. 1. Focusing on what's in your control. One of the fundamental lessons of Stoicism is learning to differentiate between what you can control and what you cannot. Think about how much energy we waste worrying about things outside our influence, other people's opinions, the economy, the weather, or past mistakes. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the essence of Stoic thought. Instead of being frustrated about things beyond your reach, direct your energy toward what you can change, your actions, thoughts, and attitude. Practical application. The next time you feel stressed, ask yourself, is this within my control? If yes, take action. If no, shift your focus to something productive. Keep a journal where you write down daily frustrations and categorize them into within my control and outside my control. Over time, this will train your mind to let go of unnecessary stress. 2. Embracing obstacles as opportunities. Life is filled with challenges, but what if every obstacle was actually an opportunity in disguise? The Stoics believed that adversity is not just something to endure, but something to embrace. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that every hardship you encounter has the potential to make you stronger, wiser, and more capable. The key is not to resist difficulties, but to see them as training for the mind and spirit. Historical example. When Thomas Edison's laboratory burned down, instead of falling into despair, he saw it as a chance to start fresh, saying, "All our mistakes are gone, we can begin anew." Practical application. When facing difficulty, ask yourself, how can this situation serve me? What can I learn from this? Instead of complaining, shift your mindset and take action toward a solution. 3. Living in the present moment. How often do we dwell on the past or anxiously anticipate the future? Stoicism teaches that the only moment we truly have is the present. Seneca reminds us, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Most of our stress and anxiety come from worrying about things that haven't even happened yet. When you fully embrace the present, you begin to experience life as it is, rather than through the filter of past regrets or future fears. Practical application. Practice mindfulness. Whenever your mind wanders, bring it back to the present moment. Engage fully in daily activities, whether it's eating, walking, or having a conversation. Avoid overthinking about the past or future and focus on what you can do today. 4. Building self-discipline. Discipline is the foundation of all success. The Stoics knew that true freedom comes from self-mastery. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Whether it's controlling your impulses, staying consistent with your goals, or pushing through discomfort, self-discipline is what separates those who achieve from those who only dream. Historical example, Jocko Willink, a former Navy SEAL, follows a strict discipline of waking up at 4:30 a.m. daily. He believes that discipline equals freedom. The more disciplined you are, the more control you have over your life. Practical application. Set a small daily challenge, like waking up at a consistent time or avoiding distractions during work. Practice delaying gratification. Choose long-term benefits over short-term comfort. 5. Developing emotional resilience. In life, you will face criticism, setbacks, and disappointments. But the question is, will you let them control you? Marcus Aurelius said, "You don't have to turn this into something. It doesn't have to upset you." This means that no matter what happens, you have the power to choose how you react. Practical application. When you feel an emotional reaction rising, pause and take 3 deep breaths. Ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? 6. Memento mori. Remember you will die. This may sound morbid, but remembering your mortality makes life more meaningful. Historical example. Steve Jobs often reflected on death, which pushed him to focus only on what truly mattered. Practical application. Ask yourself daily, if today were my last day, what would I focus on? Stop procrastinating and take action on what truly matters. 7. Practicing gratitude. One of the quickest ways to shift your mindset is through gratitude. Instead of focusing on what you lack or what's wrong in your life, focus on what you have. The Stoics believed that by appreciating the present, you cultivate contentment and inner peace. Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." Many people chase happiness through external achievements, wealth, fame, or recognition. But true happiness comes from within, from appreciating the simple things, your health, your relationships, and even the fact that you are alive today. Practical application. Start a gratitude journal. Every day, write 3 things you are grateful for. Instead of focusing on what's missing in your life, shift your perspective and recognize what you already have. The next time you face a difficulty, remind yourself of the challenges you've already overcome. 8. Focusing on personal excellence. The Stoics believed in arete, the Greek concept of striving for personal excellence. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on being better than you were yesterday. Epictetus said, "How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself?" Rather than seeking approval or competing with others, develop your own virtues, discipline, wisdom, and integrity. Success isn't about external validation, it's about internal growth. Historical example, the great philosopher Socrates never considered himself wise. Instead, he focused on continuously learning and improving himself. Practical application. Set small, daily self-improvement goals. Focus on your progress rather than competing with others. Be honest with yourself about where you can improve and take action.
9. Not caring what others. Think, how often do we hold ourselves back because we fear judgment? The Stoics taught that worrying about others' opinions is pointless because you can't control what they think. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. If you let the opinions of others dictate your life, you are not truly free. The truth is, people are too focused on themselves to think about you as much as you think they do." Practical application. The next time you feel self-conscious, remind yourself, most people are too busy worrying about themselves to judge you. Stop seeking external validation. Focus on your own values and principles. Ask yourself, will this person's opinion matter in 5 years? If not, why stress over it now? 10. Accepting change. Change is inevitable. The Stoics recognize that everything in life is temporary: relationships, success, hardships, and even life itself. Resisting change only leads to suffering. Seneca said, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." Instead of fearing change, embrace it. See it as an opportunity for growth rather than something to resist. Historical example. The Roman general Scipio Africanus was forced into exile despite his victories. Instead of becoming bitter, he accepted his fate with grace, focusing on his philosophical studies. Practical application. The next time something unexpected happens, instead of resisting, ask yourself, how can I adapt and grow from this? View change as an opportunity, not a threat. Let go of attachment to outcomes and focus on making the best of the present moment. 11th, practicing compassion and empathy. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions, but mastering them. A key aspect of this is treating others with understanding and patience, even in conflict. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself, what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize?" By recognizing that we all struggle, you develop a sense of compassion rather than frustration. Holding grudges or seeking revenge only harms you. Practical application. The next time someone upsets you, take a deep breath and ask, what might they be going through? Instead of reacting with anger, respond with patience. Practice kindness, not because others deserve it, but because it reflects your own character. 12. Reflecting and reviewing regularly. The Stoics believed in the power of self-reflection. At the end of each day, they would review their actions, thoughts, and decisions to learn and improve. Seneca advised, each evening, we should call ourselves to account. What weakness did I overcome? What virtue did I practice? Taking time to analyze your choices helps you grow and avoid repeating mistakes. Practical application. Keep a journal where you write about your day. What went well, what could have been better, and what you learned. Before bed, ask yourself, did I live according to my values today? Use self-reflection as a tool for continuous improvement. Integrating Stoicism into your life. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a practical way of living. Even applying just one of these principles can lead to profound changes in your mindset and resilience. Final thought. Which Stoic principle resonated most with you? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Stoic wisdom.